Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry. Can I have your forgiveness? I am sorry. I promised you guys content and you're not getting it. I feel guilty, but I got a summer job. I wasn't planning on it whatsoever. But I'm babysitting my cousin and his neighbor. My sister is most likely losing her job soon because her company that she's working for is shutting down. I know, great. But so I took on a summer job to help out and pay for my books, my clothing, and my supplies when I go back to college in the fall. So I'm happy to help. It's really no big deal to me, and I'm taking a college course at the same time. I'm a history minor, so I'm taking an upper level history class this summer to complete my minor, well, to help complete my minor, and it's just a lot. It's a shitload of things. and both of the boys that I babysit are 11. They shouldn't be babysat. But they're just a handful. They're little buttholes. Point blank fact. But I just wanted you guys to let you know, like, why, because you deserve to know, obviously. And I just wanted to tell you what I've been up to. I told you that I'll be traveling, and I did. Just a lot of stuff went down and I want to tell you guys about it. I have a little list. Traveling. I took 2 float trips, about to take another tomorrow. Went to Grand Lake on Memorial Day weekend and camped out at Blue Hole. The 2 float trips. One was with a group of my best friends. Megan, Paige, Heather, Hope, and Keith. We went on the float trip together, and we thought we were all organized and got this shit down packed. Nah, no we didn't, but it turned out pretty good. It's been raining a lot here in Oklahoma, and the current was pretty darn swift. We're just rowing, and we came along the split in the river, and it was like pulling us towards the log because it was splitting it and the current was going fast, and we're like well, I wasn't really, but it was just like anxious. I was anxious because I didn't know what the outcome would be, and my side was like, me and Heather were on the side that was like sweeping towards the log, so my friend Keith was like, jump. And we're like, okay. So we jumped, and it's really swift, but the water was shallow, so I flopped on the ground of the river and took a little ride and scraped my knees along the way. And then another boat full of drunk middle-aged women found me and my friend Paige. I guess she jumped off too. And we rode with them, and my knees were bleeding, and it was just bleeding all down the leg of the woman I was sitting next to, and she was drunk, and she's like, whose blood is this? I was like, girl, it's mine. Calm down. But, yeah, our friends eventually found us, and we got back on the boat. I'm not trying to be over dramatic about it, because it wasn't really that big of a deal. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny. And, all I have is like a little scar, a little boop on my leg. That's it. And then I went to Grand Lake before the boat trip, actually the day before, with Heather, Megan, and Paige. And my great aunt and uncle have a house on Grand Lake, and they're the sweetest people. But my uncle likes OU, and I go to OSU. And he's like, Chloe, come here in the back room. I got an OSU shirt for one of your football games. So I was like, right on, Uncle Larry. You're finally like getting into the spirit. And I walked back there, and it's a jack-o'-lantern shirt from his the costume he wears every Halloween, and it's just like bright orange and then a black jack-o'-lantern face on it. I was like, and walked away. I love Halloween, so I was like, but I was like, okay, Uncle Larry, bye. And me and Heather were twinning that day. We didn't even mean to. We had an orange shirt and it had with black lettering college just across it, so we took a picture with him. It was really cute. And then I went to Blue Hole. I came to Blue Hole. It's one of my favorite places on earth. It's a natural spring watering hole in Salina, Oklahoma. So nice, so beautiful. You can see right through the bottom. And most places obviously you can't because it's so deep in some. But I get to catch crawdads, tadpoles, little minnows. There's these little fishes this year that were like this big, and it had like leopard on the back, and it was like red and it had a longer nose. Fishing people or nature people, tell me what they are, because they were really cool. I kind of love those. Like little sucker fishes. We went fossil hunting, and of course we swam and played in the rapids. And each year we find the source of one of the bigger springs that feeds into the hole, and we cup it and drink it, and it's the best tasting water. If you guys haven't been there and you live in the Oklahoma or surrounding state area, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful. And I go to Sulphur Springs also, which is almost into Texas, and it's about a 2-hour drive from where I live, and it's beautiful also. I feel like I'm a teacher telling you our lesson plan for the day. But and then my second float trip I went on last weekend on Father's Day weekend, and it was really cool. I went with my sister and her boyfriend in honor of my dad. As you guys know, my dad has passed away. He's been gone 11 years now, and he loved outdoors, and that's where I get it from. So the best way to honor him, in my opinion, is to be outside with him, and that's where I feel closest. And I know that he's present with me, so we went rafting. It was a beautiful day. Okay, enough about traveling. I want to tell you guys more about personal things that I've been going through. Not like personal problems, but just like thoughts. Okay, my hair. That's not a personal thought, but it's just like something obvious and in the blue. I had to cut my hair. I know, I'm stressed out too. I wanted long mermaid hair again because, if you guys go on my Instagram and like scroll back a little bit, I had the prettiest long hair. Why did I? But, yeah, so I had to cut it into like a little short bob. I wanted like cool tone blonde hair, and I've had my hair pink, purple, blue, brown, blonde, red. Like, I know the process of it, and I wasn't expecting to walk out with like Elsa hair that I wanted. But he was like, no, I can't even process it. Your hair is so like damaged and unhealthy. I was like, what is this? But yeah, so I had to take care of that. He said, though, I've been putting a hair mask on it that he gave me. It already feels like stronger and healthier because I cut off a lot. It was like down here, and it's even grown since you last saw it, so it's probably like right there that I cut it to. And see, like, my natural color is blonde. It's whatever. It'll buff out. It's okay. It's just me being a baby about it. And another thing, I've been wanting to go vegetarian lately. And don't say like, bitch, it's only because of the vegetarian and like vegan fad right now. No, not necessarily. My friend Rachel has been a vegetarian for like 5 years now, and I actually joined her way back, even in like 8th grade, I feel like, because it's been something that's been always heavy on my heart. Animal cruelty, how we treat our animals to get food. And I was inspired, and I did it for about 6 months. I was going strong, and but then I went to Subway and ordered my usual meal, and it has turkey on it, and I ate it. I was like, shit. And I know just because you eat something doesn't mean like you're not a vegetarian anymore. You have to start all over. But I don't know. I was just kind of like, well, dang. So I went back to eating meat, and I don't know. I'm inspired again to do so. And animals have always. I love animals so much. Steve Irwin. Yeah, I always told my mom I want to be a crocodile hunter or animal police officer when I was older, because those were the 2 shows that I watched on Animal Planet when I was younger, and Steve Irwin is still one of my biggest inspirations in the world. I still keep up with his family, his wife and his daughter Bindi. That's how much I love him, and I stand for everything he stands for and represents. But since I'm in college now, I'm able to buy my own groceries to sustain myself and give me the supplies to actually be successful at being a vegetarian and not rely on my mom. Like for example, she cooks dinner and I'll just have to, she makes hamburger helper, I'll just have to pick out the noodles and stuff, and I don't want to burden them and like be rude and be like, I'm a vegetarian, you have to change the whole dinner plan for the family because of me, and I don't want them to feel like that and buy extra food for me when I could just provide it for myself and see if it's like affordable and sustainable during my up and coming college year. So yeah, that's what's been going on, and I take the boys out to the pool almost every day, so I am a lot tanner than my face right now, and I don't currently have a foundation that matches perfectly, but we'll do our best. And I don't really have a look planned out for you guys, but we'll just see how it goes. I'll see you guys at the end of the video.